So, my name is Trish Christensen. I'm the president and CEO of the Modesto Chamber of Commerce. I'm also very proudly sitting on the executive committee for the Boys and Girls Club and have been on this board for about 9 years already. So, it's an honor for me and my organization and my service to this organization to be a part of this with all of you today. So, thank you. And thank you for being here with us to celebrate something very special. Nancy Lieberman Charities, in partnership with Sport Court, has teamed up with the Boys and Girls Club of Stanislaus County to gift this dream court to the Modesto community. Making a difference here in new and unique ways definitely matters. What a contribution. Historically, sports have served as a unifying force, regardless of race, color, or creed. Competition through sports has allowed us to see past our differences to achieve a common goal, overcoming adversity. Outwardly, sports affect our community, allowing families and spectators alike to connect in ways we could never imagine. I would like to thank some of our dignitaries that are here with us today, and we're going to take a moment here. All of them came with an interest to appreciate both organizations here, so we're going to do a few presentations. So with that, I am actually going to invite first Tammy to join me from Congressman Gray's office.
Lady Magic, Nancy Lieberman herself, once said, if you think you can do it, most of the time you will do it. So on behalf of the United States Congress and your representative, Adam Gray, thank you, Stanislaus County Boys and Girls Club, for thinking you could do it and making this dream court come true.
Thank you. Now, could I please invite up Ethan from Congressman McClintock's office?
Hi everyone, my name is Ethan Hunt. I'm from Congressman Tom McClintock's office. I first want to thank the Chamber for having us out here today, as well as the Boys and Girls Club and the Nancy Lieberman Charity. Youth sports are very important for helping build character in our youth and just helping to grow maturity and foster teamwork and discipline, communication, things like that. So I'm just thrilled to have a facility like this in this city. And so on behalf of Congressman Tom McClintock, I have 2 certificates here, one for the Boys and Girls Club from Congressman Tom McClintock and one for the Nancy Lieberman Charity.
Narinder, could you join me, please?
Good evening, everyone. My name is Narinder Bahia, District Representative with Senator Marie Alvarado-Gil's office. On behalf of Senator Marie Alvarado-Gil in the California State Senate, I wanted to congratulate you on your ribbon cutting. This inspiring investment creates a safe, inclusive space where young people can build confidence and develop healthy lifestyles. So thank you for all you do.
Abby, please come on up.
Good afternoon. My name is Abby Pendleton. I'm here on behalf of State Assembly Member Juan Alanis, and on behalf of the State Assembly, we wanted to congratulate both the Nancy Lieberman Charities and the Boys and Girls Club of Stanislaus County on your grand opening. And we want to thank you for your commitment to our youth and for providing a space where they can build a community. And it is a great privilege and honor to present you these certificates today, so congratulations.
And Supervisor Graywall, please come on up.
Good afternoon, everyone. It's such an honor and privilege. I actually did another groundbreaking about a couple hours ago in the same neighborhood. And so it is so refreshing to see how much investment is going on in this neighborhood and in our community. Thank you so much to Nancy Lieberman, Jeremy Martinez, the entire Boys and Girls Club board. I had you in my heart this morning when I woke up because I'm like, I want to dress as the same emblem as the Boys and Girls Club. Always got you guys back. But like I said, it's just such a great investment in our community for the youth, for them to do extracurricular activities such as sports. Anytime I jump on a sports court, I feel like shooting a basketball. But again, it's just exciting times. I always am excited when the youth get other things to do. There's so many other things they could be doing, but when it's playing sports, engaging with other adults that are mentors or other children that can really, they can walk through life together, it means a lot. And the Boys and Girls Club has always done that, and thank you for your investment. So on behalf of the Stanislaus County Board of Supervisors, here's one for the Boys and Girls Club. And here's one for...
Thank you so much. Thank you.
Go ahead and clap. Councilman Alvarez, please join.
Good afternoon, everybody. Councilmember Eric Alvarez, representing this district on the City of Modesto City Council. I have a couple of certificates here, one for Boys and Girls Clubs. Jeremy, thank you for all the work that you do. And then one for Nancy Lieberman, charity. So thank you for the work that you do as well. I used to work for the Boys and Girls Clubs fresh out of college. As one of my first jobs at the professional level. As soon as I got back, I jumped right into the professional networking here in Stanislaus County, and I remember having a very substantive employment there. I oversaw CF Brown, Somerset, and the West Modesto Club, both formally and informally, and I had a lot of growth myself working with youth, both with STEM, physical sports and activities, and I know the value of healthy habits. I learned them before that, but I learned them there. That reinforced my commitment to investing in parks that are safe, that are well maintained for our youth and our families to enjoy. So this is just another addition to that investment. And as Supervisor Graywall mentioned, we were just at the ribbon cutting across the street. $30 million invested by the county and the state and the City of Modesto for basic infrastructure, water, sewers, street lights, etc., that lead up right to this basketball court. So I'm happy to see full circle investment here in District 2. So congratulations on this ceremony.
Well, you're not doing the picture without me. No words, just picture.
Hey, how come he didn't dress up?
Gotta get my grandson in there.
And Jeremy Rogers, Parks and Rec, City of Modesto. Are you here?
Nope.
Anyone from City of Modesto, Parks and Rec? Okay. So we are going to move forward then. So thank you all for your presentations and for running that with us. I warned them, we have great support from our elected officials, and just watch out, they're all going to come out for this. And thank you for joining us in that way. This Dream Court serves as not only a safe place to play and make new friends, but to strengthen their bond and trust in our community police. Please welcome from the Modesto Police Department, our Chief Gillespie.
Well, I'll tell you, this is an exciting day, and congratulations, and thank you for making this a reality. Any amenity that we can provide to our youth, to invest in our youth, is a good thing for Modesto. And seeing these kids over here be able to come out here and play basketball is just exciting. We've been fortunate to be able to partner with the Boys and Girls Club over the last 3 years with the Cal VIP grant. And so to see things like this come to reality, to see what the Boys and Girls Club is doing in our community, really investing and really pouring into our youth, I just couldn't be more proud. As a police chief, we know that I know, and our police department and all of you know how important it is to keep mentoring our youth, getting them involved in positive activities, and this is another nod to that direction. So really appreciate everybody's support, and really appreciate you two for making this happen. So thank you very much.
Thank you. Let's give a round of applause to all the law enforcement here today that serve and protect our beautiful community every day. Nancy Lieberman Charities has over 135 Dream Courts nationwide. We would like to thank our great partner, Sport Court, and all the installers' hard work in making these courts possible. Please give a round of applause to the Sport Court installer, Barrett Park, and his team for making this court so beautiful. So we would not be here today at this Dream Court dedication without generous community supporters, people who believe in our children and residents and the equality and inclusion sports can bring to our youth. A huge thank you to our Boys and Girls Club staff and community for their guidance and coordination in making this vision come to life. Let's give them a round of applause. This is our opportunity to hear from our CEO of Boys and Girls Club of Stanislaus County, Jeremy Martinez.
And I've been known to be a bit of a chatty Cathy here, so I'm going to try and keep this under like 2 minutes. But I just got a little bit of speech here. On behalf of the entire organization, I want to sincerely thank all of you guys for being here to celebrate this court. Your presence means a lot to us, not just to us, but to all of our young people in the community and all of the youth that we serve across the school sites, including here at this West Modesto Club. I'd like to extend a special thank you to our elected officials, which we had a plethora today, which was pretty awesome to see. Your commitment in investing in our youth and our neighborhoods is incredibly important. Your leadership and support help make projects like this possible. We're especially grateful to the City of Modesto and our Parks and Rec Department for helping us acquire the funding to bring this vision to life. So your partnership and belief in this project was incredibly instrumental in making this come to fruition. I want to thank the Modesto Police Department for your continued support of our club over the years. As our police chief had mentioned, they've been a great supporter here at this particular club. Your mentorship, your presence, and your partnership show your youth that this community stands behind them. So we greatly appreciate it. And to echo some of what Trish had said, I want to thank All Sport America, and specifically Barrett, who helped put this basketball court together. He did a lot of extra stuff that he didn't have to do. Very grateful for the effort that he put into making this happen. I also want to give another thanks to Westford Professional Services, who helped provide the construction and engineering drawings to bring this whole idea to life, which was incredibly important to make this happen. So, and lastly, I also want to thank the Chamber of Commerce. Trish, thank you for help organizing this and hosting today's ribbon cutting. Your support is a big deal here for this whole thing to go on. So, the Dream Court is it's more than just a basketball court. It's a safe space. It's a place where the confidence will grow, friendships will form, and dreams will take shape. It represents hope, opportunity, and commitment to continue uplifting our youth. Lastly, I want to give a very, very special thanks to Nancy and Tracy for pulling this off with us here in Modesto. This is a big deal, you guys. Not many of these courts go up every year, and Modesto was selected as one of the sites, and this is a huge thing, and I hope everybody understands this. I heard this even out of Jim Clark, our Boys and Girls Club of America CEO, how big of a deal this really is. So I really want to pay kudos where they're due. So I thank you for believing in our community and for collaborating with us. And thank you for helping bring this dream to Modesto. Your vision and your dedication in creating spaces where kids can dream big and reach higher is truly inspiring. So today isn't just about cutting the ribbon, it's about opening doors for our kids and their futures. So I want to thank every one of you guys for showing up today. Thank you.
Thank you, Jeremy. We are so fortunate to have your vision for the growth and impact of our clubs. I would now like to introduce the founder of Nancy Lieberman Charities. She's a two-time Basketball Hall of Famer and a two-time Olympian. She became only the second female assistant coach for an NBA team when the Sacramento Kings hired her. And in the Big Three, where she currently coaches, she achieved another milestone as the first woman to win a championship as the head coach of a men's professional team and became a two-time Coach of the Year. She's a philanthropist and social activist, award recipient of the Martin Luther King National Civil Rights Museum Sports Legacy Award, Muhammad Ali Humanitarian Award, and now a member of the International Sports Hall of Fame. Please welcome Nancy Lieberman.
Thank you, Jeremy. You know, there's so much that goes on in this thing called life, and when you meet people that you really want to work with and you want to do things with, you sit, you look at it and you say, what's important to me? Who's important? And that's why we're here in Modesto today. You've blessed us. I know people are coming up and saying thank you, but we feel right now that these are very important times in our country, and we have to pull together with one another. And to stand here to be with police and the chief, thank you so much, by the way, law enforcement. I grew up in New York City. You guys were very important to me in my childhood when I wasn't sure what I was going to do or how I didn't know it was going to turn out like this, okay? So your leadership, your mentorship, and how you serve and protect. For the kids, look at me. Everybody look at me for a minute, please. When you see a police officer, when you see a firefighter, when you see a first responder, just go over and give them a high five or a hug, or how about just say thank you to them? Because this is what they do for you on the regular, okay? And there's like the visible and the invisible. You see them walking around, you don't even know what they're doing when you don't see them. They're just working hard to make sure this community is safe, for yourselves to grow up and have a wonderful time here. So please make sure you do that. That would make me happy. So, Jeremiah, Nick, Chance, the Park and Rec. I'm a point guard. So nobody who's ever been great in life has ever done it by themselves. It takes a team. So if you don't have Jeremy, if you don't have Barrett Park, if you don't have Tracy where's Tracy? Where are you? Tracy's always hiding there. I get a lot of the credit. My name's on a lot of stuff because I put it there. And but she's really, for me, Tracy, you're the hero of the story. Thank you for your hard work, your dedication, the relationships you've built. And we're all over the country. This is Dream Court 139, but everyone is very unique and very intimate to the community. So we don't ever take it and overlook that. So this is the most important thing that I'm doing today. And when I flew into Sacramento, it just gave me such a good, warm feeling inside, because that was a very historic hire by the Kings. I wasn't happy about the taxes. If there's some people with the city, I'd like to talk to you about that later. Half my paycheck was missing, my first one. Why am I telling the truth? And then I have a board member from Nancy Lieberman Charities, Michael Thompson, right here. Michael, say hi to everybody. And Ron is with him. And you know what? We're family. We come out here, and I've had the opportunity to meet Cecil, to meet so many other people, and I could just feel the warmth and the kindness. And even though it's a little chilly out here, you just made the whole day fire for me. Think about this. I go from here tomorrow morning, I go to Los Angeles, I spend the rest of for the kiddos, the weekend, with Shaq and Steph Curry and Cooper Flagg and all the NBA All-Stars. And I get a chance to spend time with the Hall of Famers. And I think even Jake from State Farm will be there, I believe. And if you want to bundle your... No, I'm just messing around with you. I don't work for them. But we're a family. You might see us on TV, you might read about us, you might see us on social media. But at the end of the day, we're just like you. We had a dream. We were around people that made us happy. When we stepped on a court, it allowed us to breathe, to think, to compete, to have friendships. And that's the greatest thing you can have in life. You don't have to know exactly what you're doing in life right now. But you're a kid, so you should have some fun. Get out here, use the court, protect the court. Don't let anybody tear it up. Because this is yours. It's not mine. It's really not the Boys and Girls Club. It's for you. So you have ownership of this court. Is that fair? Okay? And we want you to take pride, and we want you to have gratitude. And like, I know there's been a lot of nice things said about me today, but I want to say this. I was a poor kid growing up in New York City. I mean, there was no food, no heat, no electricity. There were days that I was really angry and broken. And it was people in my community who kind of lifted me up. And one in particular was a man, I was telling Cecil, that I fell in love with at 10 years old. And I was pretty broken and damaged. I was a girl from the 60s. There was no Title IX, there was no gender equity, there was no scholarships, there was no WNBA. So I was playing with kids. I was in the schoolyard with black kids, and people were making fun of me and making me feel bad about myself for what I was doing. And I saw this guy on TV, and his name was Muhammad Ali. And he said he was the greatest of all times. And I just mimicked everything he did. So the little, white Jewish little girl with red hair in Far Rockaway, New York, she fell in love with the black heavyweight champion of the world. And people would think it didn't line up. And you know what? It lined up exactly the way it was supposed to. I go play in the Olympics in high school, still the youngest Olympic player ever. This is the 50-year anniversary of the 1976 Olympic team when we won the silver medal. First time ever for women. I was a senior in high school when I was on the team. And, I think of all the things that have happened, and I go to college, we win back-to-back national championships. And why do I tell you this? I tell you this because dreams do come true. I dreamt that if God just made me special, if he gave me an opportunity, I would be good to other people. And then there was a fateful day in December of 1979, and I was invited to the New York Stock Exchange. It was a fundraiser for the Olympics. And I'm going up the escalator with my mom, and I said to the guy, yo, from New York, we say yo. I said, yo, who's the other athlete with me? And he says, yeah, we're going in the green room. I said, who's the other athlete? And he says, oh yeah, no, it's you and Muhammad Ali. You're the headliners. And I'm like, he's here? Muhammad Ali is here? And the door opened, and it was like, that Oprah, this light over, this glow over this man. And I couldn't believe the man that changed my life was sitting right there. And I was nervous to go over and talk to him, and my mom was talking to him, and he came over. We went back to his hotel. This man taught me about racism. He taught me about what hurts Black America. He taught me about being a philanthropist. I couldn't even spell it at that time. He taught me about being an everyday champion, being good to people, helping people. And the most important thing he said is, Nancy, God made you special, and you're going to change the world, and you're going to shake up. You're going to bring people together. I'm not sure I knew what he meant in 1979, but I know exactly what he means in 2026. Because I'm the right person for the right job, for the right assignment, because I'm not afraid. I'm here because I'm supposed to be here. I'm here because I care, and I want you to care. And if people think I'm a role model, you're a role model. There's little kids who look up to you, and they're going to depend on you. And I'll give you a couple Ali-isms. I know everybody here, including myself, is cold. He told me to respect everybody and to fear nobody. I am not afraid to play at 39 and 50 in the WNBA. I am not afraid to coach in the NBA. I am not afraid to be great. I'm not afraid to help other people that don't look like me. I'm here because Ali said service to others is the rent you pay for your room here on earth. What can I do for you? How can I help you? And if everybody would just have a little bit of that mentality and that thought process, we here in Modesto, we get a chance to influence other people in how to treat people the right way. So I'm here today, like I said, with gratitude, and it just makes us so happy to say thank you for allowing us to come to your town. And if there's anything we can do for you in the future, just consider us family. And just be well. God bless each and every one of you who took time to show up for this, for the kids, for the Boys and Girls Clubs. And we're honored to be here. So thank you.
You all feel inspired now? Yeah. Especially looking over here. You all feel inspired now? Yeah. It was fun to watch your faces when you listened to parts of her story as they changed. It's very, very cool to witness this moment with all of you.